in the court system. We were just floundering. So whenever we came up with, Peter and Fran got involved in the case and started doing the DNA testing and getting the forensic experts and things like that. And whenever we compiled all of that and presented it to the judge who had sentenced me to death, he said, "It doesn't matter, I'm not going to hear it. This case is over, it's closed." So then Peter and Fran said, well then let's do what we do best, which is make a movie. I mean, if the judge refuses to hear this, then at least we can get it out to the public and people can see what it is he's covering up. So that was whenever we started making this documentary. We don't really have that much to do with Joe anymore. I mean, we speak every now and then, but I think he's sort of moved on to other projects.
Okay.
And the main reason for making West of Memphis, when the court system denied our appeal with all the new evidence, we needed a way to get it out to the world, the information. So we needed a really strong investigative journalist to do the job. And while Joe is a fine filmmaker, he is an investigative journalist. So we did some research and talked to Amy Berg, who, as you see, did a remarkable job. She spent 2 years living in Arkansas, interviewing all these people who had never talked to anyone, and really gave a big chunk of her life to do this film.
I just kind of want to know, like, what we can do now to help you get exonerated. Like, what is the next step?
One of the things we're asking everyone to do right now, and I can't give you the phone number right off the top of my head, but it should be really easy to look up online. The prosecutor's name is Scott Ellington, and he actually has a hotline up where anyone can call him for any reason, and we're asking people, please call this hotline and just leave a message saying that you're very concerned with the way he handled this case. You would like to see the new evidence looked at. He's promised us that he will look at all the evidence that we bring forward and put in front of him, but so far it's all been empty promises. You know, we've given him the DNA, we've given him the eyewitnesses who put Hobbs with the victims within an hour of the time they're murdered. We gave him the affidavits the guy signed saying that Hobbs' own family, a member of his own family, is saying he did this. We've given him all of this stuff and he will not do anything with it. The only thing they care about is being watched. I mean, that's what it comes down to. The reason I'm here right now and not dead is because they realized that people were watching what they were doing. So really, that's a huge thing, just calling that hotline and letting them know that you haven't forgotten about it, you haven't moved on. Another thing is just asking anyone you know to watch the documentary, read the book, research the case. You know, the way we always try to think of it also is this has ramifications that go beyond just this case. Every single person that watches this documentary, every single person that reads the book, every single person that comes to the public speaking events we do, every person in the audience is a potential jury member who can make sure the same thing doesn't happen to someone else.